Hey guys, welcome back to Home Bar Network. It's Cody and Haley again, and we're here with our final episode in our holiday cocktail series with the Dairy Alliance.
Oh yes, and we are closing out the series with a holiday classic. Everyone should know how to make the classic Irish coffee.
One of my all-time faves.
Oh yes, you can't go wrong with this. It's funny, a lot of people think of an Irish coffee, they immediately think of Bailey's, but a true Irish coffee has a nice Irish whiskey, a brown sugar, a really bold coffee, and a really rich, heavy cream. And those are the only ingredients you need. So no Bailey's here.
No Bailey's here. And yeah, just a really freshly brewed pot of coffee is kind of key also.
Is key. And I actually learned this method of making the Irish coffee when I used to work at a famous Irish pub here in Rouwel, Georgia. So I am staying true to that method that I learned, 8 years ago? And we're gonna get started. So first things first, we want to heat up our Irish coffee mug. So if you would grab the hot water for us, sir, do the honors of heating that. This is an extra step, but it's really nice. It just adds a certain level of luxury to your Irish coffee because we're now warming the mug. So that we add that whiskey, we add the sugar, everything's gonna stay nice and toasty. We're not gonna, cool off our coffee too much.
Yeah, exactly. You want your vessel to be as warm as the contents inside.
Yes. And for the sugar, we've chose brown sugar for this. This is how I originally learned. And the brown sugar, the good thing about brown sugar is it melts really well. So like a turbinado sugar could work too, or a demerara sugar.
Might just have to stir for a little longer.
But yeah, they don't dissolve as well.
Yeah, you can always kind of have those crystals down at the bottom of the glass.
Exactly. So just get your good old brown sugar that you probably use for baking chocolate chip cookies around the holidays or something like that.
The very same.
And let's see, our glass is pretty much hot.
I'm gonna dump it out.
Let's dump it out. Awesome. So now we have our heated Irish coffee mug.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. We're gonna do 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. Right on in there. Then we have Powers Irish Whiskey.
First of all, can we just talk about how beautiful the label is on this Powers?
Yeah.
How perfect for the holidays. This is an amazing Irish whiskey, really affordable and super high quality. It's delicious.
Yes, and this is not an ad. We just genuinely love Powers.
We just really like Powers whiskey.
But feel free to use Tullamore Dew, Jameson, whatever tickles your fancy. Let's just use Irish whiskey because we are making an Irish coffee after all.
That's right.
1.5 ounces of our Irish whiskey is going to go straight over our brown sugar.
There we go.
So now we got our brown sugar or whiskey. We're gonna top it off with some hot coffee. We have a really bold espresso blend that we've made in our French press.
Cafe Bustelo, if you must know.
And we're gonna leave some room at the top for our heavy cream.
Yeah, there we go.
You leave about 1 inch at the top.
Give it a little stir, dissolve all the brown sugar that hasn't already dissolved from the hot coffee.
And the good thing, it dissolves quite quickly.
Yeah, already gone.
Boom.
Perfect.
And, sir, if you would do me the honors of whipping our cream, we have Horizon Organic Heavy Whipping Cream.
So I get to do the elbow grease here, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna use your muscle to give us a good shake here.
So I'm gonna pour some of the heavy cream, and I'm just gonna eyeball it. Yeah. Down to the bottom of my shaker.
Maybe a little bit more, just in case.
Touch more. There we go. And in order to whip all that cream inside the shaker, what I'm gonna do is take my Hawthorne strainer and I'm gonna take the spring right off of it. And this spring is gonna drop straight inside and it's gonna act as an agitator for that whipping cream to kind of make it into a little bit of a meringue, right? Kind of how you would whip an egg white in a cocktail. If you don't have one of these, you can actually use a blender bottle that you would take to the gym and use that same ball.
That's another option. You can throw that in your shaker. Another option would be, here's your pint of your heavy whipping cream. As long as it's about halfway full, you have some room in there, you can honestly just stand here and shake this for a while, and you will end up getting this. It might take a little bit longer, but it will work.
It'll get the job done.
It'll get the job done.
So let's shake this up. Oh yeah, look at that, you guys.
Yes.
All right, so this does create a little bit of a mess.
Oop.
Whoop.
Yep,
there we go. So I'm gonna take this over here.
Perfect. So now we have our heavy cream, As long as you've whipped it long enough, you will not need to layer it over a spoon. You can just pour it right over the top.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Oh yeah.
Look how luxurious that cream is, you guys.
Oh yes. And for the final finishing touch, I mean, just take a look at that for a minute.
It's really pretty.
Oh, lovely,
Decadent
lovely, lovely.
layer on top. I almost knocked it straight out of your hand.
Almost lost it there. And we're gonna finish it off with a little freshly grated nutmeg. All right. You could also do freshly grated cinnamon, but we are a nutmeg family for this kind of Irish coffee. We're a big fan of that.
I love the brown sugar and nutmeg combo.
Oh, it smells
with
amazing.
the Irish whiskey, it's fantastic together. Look at that.
And there you have it. This is the quintessential Irish coffee. It's a thing of real beauty.
It really is beautiful, and it's so simple. You know, all the best cocktails are really simple, and look at that. Just a few ingredients.
And the right technique, and I
mean, end up with kind of a little work of art. She's a little
work of art for sure. So definitely check this out. I hope you'll make an Irish coffee this holiday season, and let us know if you do. Follow us on Home Bar Network and tag us in your photos, and the Dairy Alliance as well. And how is it?
Incredible.
Ugh.
Incredible. You get the scent from the nutmeg and a little bit of that foam. Hot coffee underneath the cold cream. It's incredible.
Yes.
It's awesome. Well done.
Thank you. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to our 3-part cocktail series. If you haven't seen our other videos, we've also done a hot buttered rum. We've also done a gingerbread caramel milkshake.
Yes.
So check those out at the Dairy Alliance or at Home Bar Network on Instagram.
HomeBarNetwork.com for the full recipe and more. And we wish everybody
a safe and happy holiday season with all your friends and family and plenty of delicious cocktails.
Always. Cheers, you guys.
Or mocktails.
Or mocktails. Cheers.
Cheers.